Construction prices surge. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee. We're going to talk about an article from commercial real estate, which is just highlighting the fact that employment and prices surge in the construction and building industry. Now, before we have a look at this, let's just jump and look at the latest performance of construction index. And you can see here that, well, you know, it's percentage change. It's growing higher. And this is an index which is just measuring different aspects of the construction industry. And, well, it's a bullish sign for those of us in construction. And I'm going to just turn my pen on here so we can highlight it. We can see here. Now, anyone you've been talking to in the game can tell you it's crazy. It is flat out. I'm struggling to get steel quotes right now for my little house job. I'm struggling to get, you know, raisers wanting to do the entire job. I'm talking to people that are just, you know, friends in the game. Their steelies just can't get them, you know, won't even do the jobs for them. They're flat out. And people who've got a year worth of work lined up, because it's crazy. And that's commercial, guys, not residential. Okay, so it is just going nuts. It's just surging. When I'm on the phone and talking to someone going, would you expect this to have happened during our first recession in 28 years? No one would. Because the government is just piling money into construction. Construction, particularly housing, is the piñata that they hit to get economic activity. You know, and once the guys on site, you know, doing the houses and the speckies, they're shooting up, then there's shortages in other sectors. It just flows all the way through. And one of those is the timber shortages in Bunnings. You can see the images here. It's like in the US where, you know, supply just hasn't kept up with demand. It's just going nuts. So I'm saving all my timber. Right now, I'm there at the front, removing nails from all, you know, decking, because I intend to reuse it, because it's expensive. You don't throw away money if you don't have to. So just, I mean, look at that, guys. There you go. And it's in the news. Bunnings timber shortage forces retailers to issue warnings to customers about staff abuse. So people are being like idiots to staff. It's not what you want, guys. It's not their fault, the people working there. I mean, come on. Bunnings won't tolerate Aussies warning of homes delays. Hardware store shelves stripped bare amid a serious timber shortage. You know, builders are facing this. They can't get the timber they need. I'm hoping it's just jumping up because of end of financial year. People are just, you know, pushing through for the tax write-offs. Hopefully. We'll have to see. So let's have a look at this article from Commercial Real Estate, originally from the Fin Review. So employment and prices surge in Australia's building industry. The rapid price growth in Australian construction is crimping capacity, with a monthly industry survey recording its fastest ever growth in employment and pressures growing in wages and material costs. Hiring in May's Performance of Construction Index rose 5.2 points to 64.4, the highest in the 16-year history of the index tracking activity. Separate indices for input prices and selling prices also rose to record highs, the report released on Thursday showed. Overall, activity moderated slightly as the monthly index based on the survey responses of construction industry purchasing managers ticked down 0.8 to 58.3. A reading above 50 indicates growth and a reading below shows contraction. The further from the 50 medium, the faster the pace of expansion or decline. But even though the pace of growth pulled back, well, look how far ahead it is. There are fears the boom fueled by home builder and low rates is setting up Australian construction, a notoriously cyclical industry, for another bust. Respondents reported difficulty finding new skilled staff in building trades, sales, materials estimation and procurement, the report produced by AI Group and the Housing Industry Association said. Several respondents voiced concerns about future demand once the current house building boom has run its course. That's the thing. This is completely fueled by government juicing up the housing sector, guys. You know, I'll bring up this chart here, which just shows you, highlights, hang on, where do I have it here? Which highlights the increase in building approvals because of home builder, guys. You know, where do we have it? Bear with me one moment. I'll bring it in here. It's just they're juicing up the market, guys. Government to the rescue. I mean, this is companies, JobKeeper, and here we go. I And you can see here the home builder grants and the impact it had on building approvals. Hang on. There we go. You can see it there, everyone. Look at that. Look at that surge up. Okay? This range between 10 and 7,500, let's say that's the normal range. So it's shot up, over 12.5. Look at that number. Look how, I've drawn a Pac-Man. Look at how high it's gone, everyone. So, Australia's home building pipeline is likely to remain full and boost economic growth, even as the sugar hit of the government's home build stimulus drops out of the system, economists said this week, after new dwelling approvals dropped 8.6% in April in line with expectations. The pace of employment growth across the construction sector was the highest recorded since the Australian PCI commenced in 2005, and this fueled a further increase in reports of difficulties in filling positions, AI Group policy head Peter Byrne said. The heat in the market is also evident in the extent of input cost acceleration, wage rises and price increases. Activity in all four sectors of construction tracked by the survey, housing, apartments, non-residential, commercial and infrastructure, expanded further last month, albeit at a slower pace of gain in the first three sectors. Engineering accelerated, with that sector sub-index rising 1.7 points to 64.3. Despite the April extension given to the home builder projects, allowing them a further 12 months to start construction, prices are being pushed up by demand for immediate commencement and disrupted supplies of materials and components, the report said. Builders report that demand is still being supported by home builder, low interest rates, redirected consumer spending, and local FOMO in popular locations, the report said. Some respondents said that slow loan approvals and the combination of high prices, delivery delays, and disruptions are starting to promote more clients to wait. And I mean, I went to a steel wholesaler on the weekend, and they're saying, sure, we can give you a quote, but we can't fab anything for a couple of months. Yeah, no, not possible. No fabrication. Not a good sign, everyone. Not a good sign. So what is the solution to this overheating in the market? Because that's what it is, guys. This is overheating in the construction sector. No, don't kid yourself. So you're getting this free money from the government, and because the market's overheating, costs are going up, so the free money is kind of pointless. This is the problem. Whenever the government gives out money, it's a trap, guys. It's a, I need to put the Star Wars meme there. It's a trap. You're going to pay it back anyway in GST, and now you're going to pay inflated prices for everything. We need to get off the property market, the property obsession we have here in Australia. I think there needs to be a cultural shift. Government property intervention needs to end, everyone. That's what we need to see. Because that's going to have a long-term consequence. It already is on our country. It's stopping people having families. Property being so expensive is stopping people having families. So to ensure that our economic prosperity grows, they open the floodgates to bring more people into the country. And the issue is there is a time for cultural acclimatization to coming into here. We'll have to see. What do you think? Do you think we can shift the culture here in Australia that can be a push away from our obsession with property? Is it even possible? ScoMo tried, But here's the question. How many people would accept all the social justice crap that Labor puts forward for a price for better houses? Or would you rather have, stay in your wealthy houses, government intervention, and don't deal with the SJW rubbish? I think that answers it for a lot of people. So, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one in the comments down below. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I create here, there are a few ways you can support us. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can sign up for SelfWealth or Stake. You can use our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. Buy a merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.